But sooner or later, you want to sit down on your floor and lay down and cry and let out or scream. And you want to let those feelings out. And you want to do that. When you're mad, you want to shake it out. When you're tense, you want to cry it out. You want to pleasure yourself and have an amazing orgasm and fly around the room all by yourself when you want to release that. This is, you are your playground. You are your being. You are your person. You are your experiment. You are the experiment. So spend as much time as you possibly can exploring you. And after a while, and if you want to take notes onto the notepads and everything like I like to do, because writing it out is part of the crying or the feeling, the expressing, putting it in words, it comes out creatively, it feels creative. And again, that feeds into work. You'll start noticing that your feelings come with your notes about work. Same thing, or your notes about a guy, with all different kind of levels of feeling. When it's about a guy, it'll tend to be less creative, more self-accusatory. See if that happens to you, or see if you can feel it as a creative. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling opened up. Oh my gosh, I can catch that I am shutting down. And that's an excitement and an energy that you could feel while I'm demonstrating here, right? That if you express that to him, wouldn't that be awesome? He'd love it. But we're just at the first stages here. So what you're talking about, I'm trying to formulate the question, I'm trying to figure out my answer. That's the beginning of your journey. It's the very beginning, is trying to find how to phrase something. You're still in masculine energy. The more you practice, oh, I feel this, I feel that. Oh my gosh, I feel this. Oh, that felt lovely. Oh, that was amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to step back. As soon as you go through those, you're going to start understanding planet you, being you more. And believe me, it's just like learning the scales. Once you start to pick those up, it will feel like chaos, literally chaotic. And then you will start to gather together and it will start to make sense, just like we do at Business Siren and RCT, gathering together all of this gorgeous creative chaos, until you start to go, oh, chaos is not throwing stuff at the wall. Chaos is that I was closed down and now I'm opening up. And that's why there's so much stuff spewing out. I need to spew it out and collect it. Collecting, gathering, collecting. So I hope that was helpful. When you find yourself wanting the right answer, just stop that. Just stop that. Go away. I got a lot more to do. And the more you practice, the more you will automatically go deeper with your why question. Instead of going, why did that happen? Why did I do that? What do I say? What happened? What are the words? Oh my gosh. You will start to notice your body expanding more, your feeling center opening. You may feel sad more of the time. You may feel angry more of the time. Whatever the heck it is that is your kind of frequency reaction, you're going to start to pick that up. And then you're going to start to find the words to express that are really just discovery words. And once you get past that, and here's the last piece, you're going to start feeling him. You're going to start to go, oh, he's a human being. He's lovely. And he's going through exactly what I'm going through, except he can't feel himself at all. He's just a little bit of box in his head, and you will laugh. And you will go, oh my gosh, you can't feel that. And I am about to be all of this. Can you hold the space for me right now? To him, can you hold the space for me, please? And I really appreciate you holding the space for me. And well, I feel safe with you. And wow, it feels really amazing to be able to cry in front of you, or be angry in front of you, or be upset in front of you, and that you can hold that space. And that's the end of how this works. So I hope the progression made sense to you.
That was brilliant. Write us comments, let us know how that lands for you, and we'll just keep, we'll just I
Planet,
um
yes.
I imagine this will be a much bigger, much bigger conversation. Thank you, Rory.
Thank you, Natalie.
Okay. Do you have time to do another segment? Do you have time?
That was like 4 segments, I think. I
Oh,
think when we get there, we're going to break that one into 4 segments at least. If you want to do another one, we could do another one.
okay.
I hope I haven't worn my welcome here. And I hope am I going too deep, too complex, too weird, too airy-fairy, too woo-woo or anything? Here, let me switch glasses so I can read.
It's all great. And honestly, I really feel the same. I've said it before that like it always surprises me what comes out of you. And I mean it feels like a very sacred experience. Like I mean moving into the anger and the it kind of made me think about like the up the ladder tool, which was really phenomenal to hear about when I got that from you. Where do we hang out on the ladder? How much love am I comfortable with? How much, how much pain am I comfortable with? How much money am I comfortable with? And as we climb up that ladder, it's all like we may be like, nope, I need to fall back down because this is more comfortable. And we do that without even thinking. And then when you were talking about like when we start doing this, when we start feeling ourselves this way, when we start moving through this process, we don't go back because, and you didn't say this, but like it feels better um, on some level. But it was a little surprising to hear, oh, well, what if you land in a place where you're just more angry all the time? A lot of us would kind of panic and be like, this isn't working. This is actually ruining my life. When in fact you're hitting up against a really raw, really real part of yourself that is where the gold is. That is your gold. And yeah, it can be scary and gosh, I think that's something that we could talk about. I know several women have shared with me how when they hit that really angry place, like what happens? But no, I thought it was really, really phenomenally impactful. And all of the areas where you went, like I feel like I've been spiritually fed. Like you gave us some ideas for how to like this kind of another riff off of another episode that we did about your life philosophy, which regardless, I think regardless of how solid you feel in your spiritual traditions and your cultural traditions, that we all come to a point where we are asking those questions of ourself, of the universe, of God, of our family. Why am I here? What's here for me? What is this life about? What is this week supposed to be about? Where am I going to be in 5 years? Like that's even like an interview question that any and all of us on a most fundamental level have to answer. Where do I want to be? And how do I answer that question from not just this is the right answer. This is what Forbes says to answer. This is the right answer. This is the impressive answer. And what's the answer that's going to open this up for you and help you meet the people that you really want to and need to connect with in order to feel that spark inside of you light up and feel like you really are connected and supposed to be right now. So I think you really offered us a lot in this and this segment that's going to be a lot of segments.
Let's stick with this segment here because I think you opened up a really important thing in the anger. I would like to hear more. Anybody basically terrified of their anger? Anybody sitting on things because they want to hold back their anger?
We got me
Aren't,
too.
aren't we all angry because we've pretty much been caged throughout civilization? I mean, if we unleashed our feminine energy in the like Kali goddess way, rather than in the masculine energy way, and men are, totally okay with other men being angry, but they are not okay with an angry woman. Does that sound fair? Nope. An angry woman is not attractive politically or in other ways. So we feel like we have to refrain from anger. So let's, we all know that therefore anger is not helpful if we go around expressing anger in an angry, elevated way. And that's why I have a masterclass from anger to love. It's just pretty simple that the emotion is what's important, not that it's anger or anything else. What it is not important. It's an energy surge. And the fact that it comes up as anger just means, yay, that's an open channel for you internally, right? So it's like, wow, thank God that's been opened, or thank goodness that has just been opened. So you just go anger. So now I'm going to channel that into even something bigger. Anger. What can I put anger into? My feelings into. And for me, and everything I've seen, you can try it this way. Anger. Just make it bigger and let it go out into, and just call it love. Call it love. Down, up, out. Call it love. So find something as fast as you possibly can to love. In other words, you're feeling anger, then just turn your attention to something you love, a table, a dress that you like in your closet, an animal, a pet. If he's making you angry, he's not the thing at that moment. A pillow, a freckle on your face, smile at yourself. Find something that's big, a tree. That's why trees do it for me. Just get outside as fast as I can, a bird, a patch of snow. Anybody got something that they could quickly love, no matter where they are, no matter where you are? That's it. Just focus the anger and just like it's a laser beam, like it's a tsunami, like it's just an exploding bit of magnificent energy and creative impulse, and just pour it into something you love. I pretty much guarantee you it will work. Do it every moment.